myself so desperate on my knees to break. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay it down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for. Like I hold on to every garment, won't surrender, not tonight. The shadow rises and I walk through the valley, but I won't let nothing take my heart away. I recognize the powers as they rally. Call the names, I break them one by one and face to face. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay it down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for. Like I hold on to every garment, won't surrender, not tonight. Won't surrender, not tonight. Won't surrender, not tonight.
The horizon pulls me closer, a whisper in the wind. The map is blank before me. Where do I begin? No fear of what's uncertain. The unknown feels like home. With every step I'm finding a place I've never known. Let's go where no one has ever been. A world unseen beneath the skin. Through endless skies, we'll break the chain. Uncharted lands will claim them all. Rise like tides and let it fall. Just endless sea. Come drift with me. Come drift with me. Through endless skies, we'll break the chain. Uncharted lands will claim them all. Rise like tides and let it fall. Just endless seas. Come drift with me. Come drift with me. Oh, come drift with me. Oh, and come drift with me. And come drift with me. And come drift with me. Come drift with me. Don't you know that I'm locked and unloaded? You're out of focus. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma fight my way through the blood and pain. Game of survival. Anytime or place. Watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own. Never gonna take my phone. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, no, no. I got no, no, no rival. No rival. I got no, 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 no rival. No rival. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it away. Tonight, we gonna let it away. Tonight, we gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it away. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it away. Tonight, we gonna let it away. Tonight, we gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it away.
As the floors can't take no more, stuck in this groove, I'm feeling bored.
Well, hello, SimFans. How is everybody doing tonight? Good to see you all. Happy Wednesday night. Welcome back to the live stream. Had some technical issues at the very beginning, so I'm kind of pushed behind here. I don't have the flight plan completely done, but maybe y'all can help me through it. But friends, it's so good to see you. I am glad to be here tonight. We are actually in 2K high definition, friends. Yes, 2K. Check your resolution on your YouTube player, and you'll notice that it's now 1440 at 60 frames per second. And so we pumped up the resolution for tonight's stream. So you all have to let me know how it looks, how it goes. And there's going to be a little bit of a delay, an additional delay. It's not too much. It's about 4 to 5 extra seconds, maybe even 3 to 5 between when you post something in chat. I'll see that right away. But like when I'm talking, when you're hearing my voice right now, like when I say, duh, when you heard that, duh, it's actually about 5 seconds after I did it that you're hearing it. So keep that in mind as we do the higher resolution. But so it won't be too much impacted in terms of delay, but I think it's going to be worth it for the quality of the live stream video. But you all have to be the judge and let me know. So tonight, friends, we are in for a fully immersive Airbus experience as we fly the Fenix A321 this time from Minneapolis. We haven't flown from Minneapolis in quite some time. So we're flying from Minneapolis, St. Paul to Buffalo. We're using the high-quality payware scenery at both airports. This one, I believe, is Flight Beam. And the one we're landing at, I think, is I&I builds for Buffalo. And we haven't been to Buffalo for a while, so I thought this would be nice to get back in the States and do a flight tonight. Look, we've got snow. We've got plenty of weather. And, man, I'm telling you, it is going to get cold here in the Midwest coming up this weekend, starting tomorrow. It is going to be absolutely freezing. So, anyway, yeah, it doesn't look like you're going anywhere with the weather, I guess, Big Al. Big Al, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. So at this stream, we'll showcase an advanced cockpit setup featuring the WingFlex A320 Cube Stand, and I'll go ahead and show that. And I had to use a virtual camera. My OBS updated yesterday, and then when I was getting ready to go live, my Bravo camera, or my overview camera, wasn't working. There was no output, so I think I got to delete it. I've had something similar like that happen before. I had to delete the source out of OBS from all of my scenes. So I think I got to go back through that frickin' dance. But anyway, I got a virtual camera set up for it, and it seems to be performing all right. So I've got the overview here. You can see we've got the AGP 32. We've got the Ursa Minor 32 metal from WingControl. And then we also have the Pack 32 down here. I think you can see that. And then we have, you can see over here, the Ursa Minor Flightstick. And let me go ahead and do this. and show you the wind control. Want to say a shout out to Wind Control and our friends at both Wind Control and then the WingFlex here. WingFlex, this is the A320 Combo Cube Stand. So I've got the left EFIS from WingFlex. These are about an 80% size, so not a one-to-one like Wind Control. And so if you're challenged with desk space like I am, it's kind of nice it can have a smaller footprint. And I got to tell you, this stand, it's pretty expensive, but it is nice to have all these modules lock right in there. And I do have a video of that. Maybe one of my moderators can put the video I posted. It's got quite a few hits, so I appreciate all of you that went there and did a like and watched the video, maybe even commented on it. It helps get it out there. But friends, we have the hardware to the gills, and of course, for Maple's pleasure, we have the rudder pedals, the WingTRL rudder pedals, and I've got something that is on my table behind me. And there's an embargo from Wind Control. So I've got some new hardware in a box that the embargo lifts on the 27th. Can anybody guess what I've got? Okay, well, you all can guess. I can't say. But friends, not until the 27th. Maybe they'll let me beforehand. But friends, so good to see you. I'm Symphonetic, your host for tonight's Insanity. And I am so pleased to be with all of you. And good to see you. Maple Leaf, how you doing? Maple's in the house. Let's give it up to Maple. Captain Howdy's going to do an explosion here in a minute. Captain Howdy, good to see you, moderator. I got a moderator in here, along with Bats, another great moderator. Bats, how's it going? Probably will be doing the landing challenge judging tonight. So good to see you, Captain Howdy and Bats, my moderator. Steve Mallon is in the house. Let's give it up to Steve. How's it going, Steve? Good to see you. Timothy's in the house, friends. Let's give it up to Timothy. Good to see you, Timothy. Welcome to the stream, buddy. We got Big Al, as he mentioned before. Big Al, so good to see you, Big Al. Let's give it up to Big Al in chat, shall we? Give it up to Big Al. We've got Tombstone Kid says, boo. Tombstone Kid, how's it going, man? It's good to see you, man. Give it up to Tombstone Kid. And great to see Steve. Evo Ego Sky, my friend. Evo, thank you for joining tonight, and thank you for all those flight suggestions. We appreciate it. Test Pilot 911 OG is in the house, friends. Let's give it up to Test Pilot. We also have Almost Aaron. Almost Aaron back in the house. Good to see you, Almost Aaron. Along with our good friend Atlas Wave Studios. So Symphonetic, hey, I joined the ATS VTC. I'm having issues with the one mod for toys, but I'm looking forward to tonight's flight. Oh, great to have you here, and we will see you in ATS. I'm going to count on it, Atlas. We also have Legally Kumier is here. Love the names. I do. I love the names. Welcome. Everybody, welcome everybody and all our friends in chat. So good to see everybody. Did I miss anybody? Probably. Let me check. Oh, CP 65. We don't want to forget CP. CP in here to judge as well. He does a lot of that judging. Good to see you, and all the rest of you I see that are watching right now, welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you being here. And again, I'm about halfway through the flight planning with getting my FMC, or MIGDO rather, programmed here. So for those of you that are still programming your flight information, that's great, because I'm going to take just a few more minutes. And who do we have in the live stream flying with us in the simulator? We've got TJ Turner. Of course, we got Maple Leaf, and we've got Almost Aaron flying with us. Midlife Rex back in here. Good to see you, Midlife. And HLTS Audi. Who is that? I'm not sure. They're actually, we're at a bigger airport, too. So it could be some people that are in the stream with us and some people that may not be. But I'm not going to read that name. Don't need to get demonetized here. But, hey, I love Kid. No, that sounds bad, too. Okay, ignore that. That sounded bad. I'm just going to leave that nameplate alone. How about that? Who's HLTS Audacious? Big Al's playing some Symphonetic. Don't tell me, Sim, they finally sent you the Cyber Taurus. Oh, don't I wish. Don't I wish, Big Al. Mirage Airways is in the house, friends. Let's give it up to Mirage Airways. Oh, that's dude, it's me, Unknown Kumier. Same person, same username. Silly Unknown. Okay, thank you, sir. And Captain Howdy says, evening, Pilot Rick. Pilot Rick, when did he sneak in here? Pilot Rick, welcome, my friend. Good to see you as well. I'm not seeing Pilot Rick. I must have missed Pilot Rick But good to see you all. I'm excited. So, oh, there you are, Pilot Rick, right over there. I just had to turn my view around. And again, I am about 8 seconds, about 5 to 8 seconds delayed. So when you hear my voice, if you type something in there, expect about a 5 to 8 second time before I see it and I respond, if I even respond, because you know how I'm so great at responses. I'm trying. I'm improving, friends. It's little by little. It's baby steps. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the aircraft. We'll turn down the music. We'll turn on the sounds. And it's loud. Now, one of the things I noticed, and you can see here, if I go, let's do this. And we've got the McDo. Now, this is a $600 piece of hardware from WingFlex. This is the WingFlex version of the McDo, not WingControl. I do like it a lot. It comes with the metal stand, but little pricey at the 600 point. But it is what you'll find with WingFlex stuff is all high quality. By the way, another thing I got to say about WingFlex before we continue on is I did hear from my contact there, and the overhead panel should be on its way. If not already, it soon will be. So I'm hoping we might be able to receive that and maybe showcase that here shortly in a future near live stream. Test Pilot says, ice here this weekend, huh? Yeah. So one of the things I noticed, and maybe it's just because of how I have to turn around, but I have this flight plan discontinuity, and even doing the clear, it won't allow it. Not allowed. And I don't know if it's probably because I'm taking off a runway 30 left, and then we got to go track 127, so that might be why. I got to get turned around. Normally we can take off, and this is even on a star out of 30, but for whatever reason, they probably figure that ATC will vector us. Anybody else get that where it has flight? I've never actually had that before, where I hit clear and I can't get rid of that. It says not allowed, and I don't know why. So maybe what we'll have to do is get up in the air, get turned around, and then we can go direct. If we hit direct here and go taxi, maybe that will work for us. But in any case, I don't have that. You don't have that, Maple? Could you clear it? Could you clear that out? For whatever reason, I'm not able to clear it out. I broke it. Broke it again, I guess. Look, shit's been broken for me tonight. Like the camera, I don't know. It's one of those nights, you know? It's kind of like when it rains, it pours, and we'll get it figured out. We'll get up in the air and we'll get it sorted out. I have the Star Colt 7. That's what I have as well, TJ. In fact, if I go here and I go to departure, I've got the Colt 7 as well. Is it maybe the transition? I wonder, could it be that maybe? Let's see, departure 30 left. Is it the DLL? The DLL. Dynamic Link Library. If you're a nerd like me, you know what that means. All right. Maybe that's my problem. I don't know. I don't know. Can I clear? I've never tried clearing this out. Can I clear that if I do this? Nope. Invalid delete. Okay. So I don't understand why I can't delete that out. You don't have any transitions. Maybe that's my problem. How do I delete the transition out? DLL means Windows sucks. Hey, Grumpy Old Studios. How's it going, my friend? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, sir. I don't know. I'm wondering, is it the DLL? Why can't I change that? Turn descender. You have DLL, Maple? Okay. I don't know. I don't know why it's not letting me. It's being a pain in the rump, but it's just not allowing me. Grumpy Old Studios is a member for 25 months. Let's give a shout out to Grumpy. Grumpy, thank you for the 25 membership. 25 months. The Sport Pilot says, oh, not this again.
Not this again.
Hit light, highlight another sit and choose it again. Okay. I'll try it. I thought maybe of trying that as well. It's a good idea. So if we go down here, do 30 left. Let's try Keybrew 2. All right. And now let's go ahead and try it again. It's a good thought. Let's try it. Can't hurt, right? In theory. It says transition DLL. All right, and then of course we got to delete the manual, and let's try delete again. Yeah, not allowed. I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense to me. Do I have to delete this one? Maybe it's another one that's in the way. I wonder if that's it. Let me try this. Nope. Let's go through the rest of it and see. There's another disco. Let's just go through these and delete all the discos. Maybe that's my problem. Because I was like right in the middle, and right when I was like going through this, I was like, oh, okay, I'm having this issue. Let me try it. I guess it's not going to allow me. I don't know. I don't get it. Never had that happen to me before. If anyone has had that happen to him before and knows the fix, let me know. Sim has the WingCTRL Airbus pedals. Is that your guess, Tombstone Kid? Might be a good guess. Any other guesses? Death before disco. There you go. All right, well, we're just going to continue on, and we'll go direct once we get up in the air. I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. And then again, it might be. We'll see. Who knows? Okay. Oh, brother. Okay, continuing on with the, let's see, where's my checklist? Where's my checklist, Maple? There we go. Okay. We're going to continue on here. And so flight plan, I deleted all. Let's go ahead and do the, I didn't do this. I'm going to jump up here. So here we've got the wind control, or I'm sorry, the WingFlex. Gosh, it's all similar. WingFlex, we're going to hit our plan here. And then if we're looking at that, I'm going to go ahead and cycle through this. We're taxi. We're going to pick up taxi. So we'll get up in the air. We'll transition around. And boy, that's pretty simple. That's not much of a flight plan, is it? I mean, it's up in the air, get to taxi, and then move on. Interesting. Maple, what do you have as a, do you have any, what do you have between KMSP-30L or TJ Turner and taxi? What do you guys have? No overhead tonight. I'm sorry, Tombstone Kid. But do you guys have anything in terms of like, what do you have after 30 left? Maybe I'm missing something here I could plug in and they'd be happy. Or anyone that's flying this route. Do tell. You don't have taxi? Interesting. What do you have? Is it just a Colt? Do you have just a Colt then, or what? All right, well, we'll continue on. Of course, I also have to remember when I say something, I got to wait about 8 seconds to have you all respond, right? So I got to keep it in mind as well. Let's go ahead and continue on for now, and we'll just see how it goes. We got the flight plan almost there. You don't either. You have direct Colt. You have direct Colt. Interesting. All right. Well, I mean, it looks like taxi will be fine because then it goes straight to Colt. So I don't know. There's Buffalo. The heck? Okay, there we go. Weird. Okay. Anyway, sorry. We'll continue on. And 10 there. Looking good. Okay, back at it. Okay, the next thing, we got to go to iNet page. And so I'm going to drive down here, and I'm going to go over here to my iNet page. And we're going to go to the right. And then we got all our information. Block fuel. We're going to go ahead and say fuel planning. Click RSK3. That's going to go green. As you can hopefully see. Well, it's kind of hard to see because I'm not zoomed in right there right now. Hey, you crazy sim fans. Hey, Proctus, how's it going? Good to see you, Proctus. Everybody give a shout out to Proc. Good to see you, Proctus. All right, then we're going to hit RSK3 again to confirm that block fuel. And I'm just going to cross-check and make sure that that all looks good for my times and weights off of SimBrief. So we should have a 145.5 on our ZFW, zero fuel weight, and we do. And for block fuel, we should have... this says 16. Interesting. Let's go over... Whoop, probably because we need to do this. Sync load sheet. Sync live weather. Sync load sheet. There we go. Sync calculate. And the weight and balance though should have been done. The same? Okay, now it's right. I don't know. Now it's at 16. That's why we cross-check that stuff. Hope everyone is prepared for Winter Storm 2026. I know, right? I know. So scared, practice. Okay, we're good to go there. So we got our initialization, fuel, everything's configured. Departure performance, we've got that. Let's go to performance page. Perf. And let's go ahead and check that. And we should have over here, go to departure performance. We should have 147.151.151, and we do. I can see it over here. So that looks good. We have 2 up 0.4. That looks good. All right, it's looking good, friends. Altimeter, barometric reference. Let's go back down here and check our barometer. So you gotta go back here and go to my flights, and over here, KMSPs, where we're at, Minneapolis. And we are at, right now, 2997. So we go up here, and you all can see this. If I switch to it on the FCU, you can all see that still, right? So on the FCU, we're gonna go ahead and change this from HPA. There's a toggle switch, just like in the real aircraft. We're gonna switch it over to HG. And what did I say, 2997, was that it? Yeah, 2997. Okay, so we're gonna go 2997. And so we got that on the left EFIS. Unfortunately, with the WingFlex, the right RMP, even though you get some additional stuff here, you don't have the altimeter and all that. I don't know if I like the fact that it has all these controls where you can set the radio and everything, and the you know, the traffic avoidance collision system and all that, but I don't know. I think I'd rather have the right one match up, but we've got them synced, because last time I synced it in the EFB, so they're both okay. We're flying at flight level 370, so we're going to go ahead and get that program. So we're just going to set that from 100 to 1,000 and flight level 370, just like that. Perfect. Okay, what else we got? FCU speed and heading should be dashed out, and it is, as you can see there. So we're good there. Altitude is selected, and then the other thing I really like is over here, and if I go down to Chinatown here, look over on the right-hand side right here and right here. So you've got a switch here you can do from auto, so you can see that switch move. Let me zoom in on that. So what I do like about the WingFlex is, like you can see here, so when I switch this over on the far right, it's kind of hard to see. You can see my hand over here, but I can manipulate this button for standby auto for my transponder, and then I can go TARA here in a minute for over there. So that's kind of nice. It's nifty, kind of fancy, kind of saucy. All right, transponder TCAS auto and standby, external power verify off. Since I don't have the overhead panel, Tombstone, not tonight, but we'll have it next time, I think. We got to go up here, make sure that our external power is off, and APU bleed is on, and seatbelt signs can now come on. Please fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Dong. And beacon coming on, and we'll have our crew get ready. I'm going to turn off the music so we can hear the sounds. And they should start connecting us up here. How do you like the livery? Thank you. TJ Turner over there. I love... Gosh, how am I supposed to say that name and not get in trouble?
Icing conditions. Please stand by for engine start until
all right.
is completed and brakes are set.
I am on live weather, I think, Maple. Let me check. I'm pretty sure I'm on live weather. Let's check it. Oh. I'm not on live. Yeah, I'm on live weather. I'm just not on live time. But yes, I'm on live weather. That's a little bit confusing, because when you go there, it doesn't look like it is, but we are. But now it just kind of cleared up. I didn't change anything, I just brought it up. Huh, interesting. Maybe that just reinitialized something, because I didn't change anything. I went to custom, got live weather on, off, on. Okay, is that better, Maple? Is it not snowing here? Maybe it's not snowing here. Maple says, oh, I already read yours. Big Al says, oh, I thought that was moving the mouse cursor all over the screen, but it's snow outside. Does the stream look better? Can you tell it's now in 2K since we bumped it up? Bumped up the res. All right, there we go. I was like, what's taking them so long? Quick edit pushback. And what the hell just happened? There we go. Okay, that looks good.
Exiting from editing mode.
Release parking brakes, please.
All right, parking brakes. We're going to go ahead and release the parking brakes. You're going to see that down here on the Pack 32. So you're going to see me, hold on. I like to show you in the virtual cockpit and manually. So here we go. I've got my parking brake lever right down here. So we're going to lift that and turn it up. You're going to see that switch over
Commencing push.
in the virtual cockpit, which is
Due to
nice.
icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Oh. Haven't heard that one before. They asked me to... Have you guys heard that before? It's the first time I've heard GSX say, wait until you get pushed back and brakes are set and then start the engines. I think that's what she just said. I don't know. She was always complaining about something like something I... You know, you never listen to me. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Ah, guess that movie. Cold conditions cause that. There you go, Maple. Well, it is cold. It is a freezing in the Midwest. It's going to get even colder. It's going to get frickin' super cold. Atlas Wave Studio says I have. I must not have flown in cold enough weather. Maybe we got to do more flights in Russia. Speak in Russian. Think Russian. Movie's that? Come on, Maple. You got this. Well, we got all kinds of folks that are flying with us tonight. Big Al says, Symphonic, with all these extra panels, have you noticed your workload increases a lot? Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, because I start like having to, well, especially for the fact I want to show you all what I'm seeing. And so, yeah, kind of is doing that.
Please set parking brakes.
All right, parking brake in. Let's go ahead and set that. So we're going to go ahead and set the parking brake. Wait for your confirmation for good engine start. So we're going to go ahead and start the engine. So we're going to go ahead and turn this to the right. And let's go ahead and start engine number 2. Yes, the first quote was from Dumb and Dumber. Exactly. We're waiting for it to start.
21. Please pay attention and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety car.
Check something here. There you go. It's kind of weird. Had some weird artifacting going, but now it cleared up. Okay.
There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin.
All right, I think we're good to go on the right engine. Let's go ahead and switch over to the left and go ahead and
Usable exit may be.
get that engine started. We'll go ahead and confirm good engine start.
Lighting will guide you to an exit.
Control Shift F12, and we will say confirm good engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Released as shown. It must be fastened
Unlocking gear.
whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails,
God, what good engine sounds.
drop from above you. Pull a mask
I quote that movie. You quote that movie all the time, Steve. Awesome.
over your nose.
Awesome. Don't you go die on me. It's my dad's favorite movie, actually. Believe it or not. Firefox, Bats, there you go. Bats, you might be behind. You might want to go live.
Tow truck disconnected.
I mean, it is
5
delayed a
miles
little,
per
but not that far.
Left is clear, right is clear.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
If it fails to
All right, continuing on with the checklist, we have our engine started. Good engine starts. We'll go ahead and go normal mode here on our Pack 32 or on our throttles. APU bleed can come off now. Let's go ahead and turn the APU bleed off, and the APU master can come off. Those two are off. Engine wing, anti-ice, I don't think we need those right now. We're going to go max, And so as you can see over here, which I love on this AGP32 with wind control, we can go max, and you're going to see that blue light come up. That's for our brakes. If this is down, it won't work. Found that out the hard way. Let's go ahead and do flaps 2. I think we were at 2, right? Yeah, flaps 2. We're going to go flaps 2. So down here on the panel, we're going to go flaps 1 and then 2. And that's part of the Pack 32. The Pack 32 from Wind Control adds on to your Ursa Minor throttle, and that allows you to have the flap control, the rudder trim, and the spoilers, of course. Got that to flaps 2. Good to go there. Ground spoilers, speaking of, we're going to go ahead and arm those. So we got those armed. And pitch trim. We want trim up 0.4. And that's why I love having the display right here. 0.4. So we're going to go up. It's about 3-4 clicks up on the trim wheel. And then I'm going to go flight controls on our ECAM. And there we can see I've got 0.4 up. And I like the fact that I can switch this on the ECAM. That's also from Wind Control, if you can see that down here. So we got that set. Oh, I didn't read it. Okay, Bats. My bad. My bad. Pitch trim is calculated. Strobes to auto. Let's go up here. We're about ready to taxi here. We're gonna go strobes to auto, and we're gonna do nose lights to taxi. So we'll go ahead and do taxi. Runway turn off lights can stay off, and then we are set to start taxiing to runway 30. And let me go to our charts. And so we're going to go to the right, down Alpha, and then to 30 left. So we're going to the right. Maple was going the wrong direction. He was yelling at us that we were going the wrong way, and it was poor Maple. Are you using the track IR, not the Pimax tonight? Hey, Kubi! Montana is in the house. Welcome, Kubi. Good to see you. Everybody give a shout out to Kubi. Yeah, we're using the Flight Beam scenery. I see you over there, Big Steve. The beautiful, beautiful scenery from Flight Beam. Look at that. We got the big plane tonight. You got the big plane. Not super big. Not the A340 there, Captain Howdy. I'm sorry. Not yet. Not yet. Soon, but not yet, right? Big Hal, want to hear, Symphonic, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Mock, yeah, ing, yeah, bird, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, Maple, you know the song. You can start singing it. You can sing it, Big Al. Oh, my goodness. I also have the rudder pedal set up. We're using the WinWing with the damper kit. I think it's about $70 for the add-on for the damper kit. Not bad, not too shabby. You don't know that song? Oh, come on, Maple, you know that song. I'm gonna call whoever that is, if they're with us, I'm just gonna call him Kid. That's it. I'm just gonna call him Kid. Keep myself out of trouble, Bats. Now, so we can pick up taxi. We're essentially gonna have to do an about face and go back the same direction I'm leaving right from here. Only flown in Russia with Grumpy? Yeah, for those of you that just joined us, for some reason I can't get rid of this discontinuity. It says not allowed. Not allowed, damn it! Oh God, what the heck? Where did that person come from? Maple, how did you all of a sudden show up? Now my head's under your tail. That sounds bad. I realize that, friends. I realize that. Nobody say anything. Nobody think anything. Don't even think it. Don't even think about it, Grumpy. Don't even think it, friends. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and get ready for takeoff. So we're going to go terrain ND. So over here, what I love is I can hit this button right here. We're going to have terrain ND go on. We're going to have our terrain radar come on. Daniel Stewart, how the hell are you, my friend? Good to see you, Daniel. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. We got the AGP32 going on right here with the WingFlex, the full kit and caboodle right here. We got the panel, the WingFlex stuff, the modules, the cubes, all the good fixins, right? I forgot to hit run here. Damn it. Always forget that. All right. Gotta love this AGP. You guys gotta get the AGP-32 panel. And actually, if you get this whole setup, get the frickin' mount. Desktop mount 5 from WingCRL. It's like 60 bucks. Or 40 bucks. I think it's 40. I think it's less than 40. LRM, I got it going on there, Daniel. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the reminder, my friend. Weather radar coming on. Let's do this. Weather radar. Let's do predictive wind shear on. Weather radar. And check this out. We're going to go down here, and then we're going to show you the FCU. So over here on the RMP cube, I'm going to go with the magic of my fingers. We're going to move this dial to TARA. There we go. Just like so. All right. And I think we're ready. Oh, we want to do takeoff configuration. So we've got that right down here on the panel. So what I love is I can go right down here. Right here, you can see my finger right now. Watch it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it. You can see it clears and it goes to normal. I do have a TA switch, Grumpy. It's on the eCam from WingCRL right down here. I've got it mounted on the Mount 5 from WingCRL, and so it just mounts nicely right under the AGP-32. I always back that. It's 32 AGP. I think they should rename it to AGP-32. What do y'all think? Huh? Anybody? Any takers? Okay, I think we're good to go. We're going to get our lights on, and we're going to get the heck on out of here, friends. We got that ready. Let's go nose light, landing lights, strobe lights, and we're ready to go. Then we're going to have to do about face, and I got to pick up the taxi runway. All right, runway turn-off lights coming on. Let's go ahead and turn on our landing lights. It's nice when I have the overhead panel from Rosefire, and soon to be WingFlex. Can't wait for that. And strobe coming on, and I think we are ready to rock and roll on out of here. Right over your head, Grumpy says. Careful of the low-flying comments. There you go. There you go, my friend. We gotta wait for Maple. Using the good old track IR, which I do like a lot. Is it as good as a Pimax? It's just different. Waiting for Maple. Grumpy says, okay, I won't even get to see you fly. I have to head out. Have a great stream. See y'all. Hey, Grumpy, everybody say a shout out to Grumpy. Somebody, if one of my moderators can put a link to Grumpy's YouTube channel, go hang out with him. He's a blast. He's a lot of fun to hang out with. He's, why is this thing is kind of whacked out here. Hold on, let me do, oh, that's even worse. Yikes. All right, there we go. Maple still, oh, almost Aaron's now there. All of a sudden, almost Aaron is in front of us. We'll line up, pretend that didn't happen. All right, here we go. We'll let almost Aaron take off, and then we'll get going. Grumpy says, I am semi-retired from flight sim. Sorry, but oh, really? Now, from flight simming, or you're still streaming, aren't you, Grumpy? Or not? You haven't stopped that. Well, Kaboo, who's flying that there? You're still streaming, though, aren't you, buddy? Are you just retired from flight sim, or are you, like, from streaming? A little? Oh, okay, man. Well, to each their own, brother. Well, we love you regardless. Hopefully the pooch is doing well, and you're doing well, Grumpy. Hey, Grumpy, thanks again, man, for the 25 months of putting up with me. I know it's a lot to ask for all of you, but hey, I appreciate it. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get us rolling. And toga. Forward pressure on the flight stick until we hit 80 knots, or at 80 knots we'll release that forward pressure. Keep the nose on the center line. We'll try. Let's ride, says Captain Howdy. V1, rotate. Here we go. How are things performing, Captain Howdy? Now that we're at 1440 P60. And there we got the AGP metal. We're going to do the gear up. I'm feeling the rumble through all the sticks, the 3. I've got rumble on the flight stick on my left, and I've got rumble through both of these throttle levers, which I definitely think is a nice big bonus. Now we're gonna have to hand fly this. Look at the beautiful city of Minneapolis, at least so far. Why am I cautioning? Climb, okay, levers to climb. There we go, climb. What's the caution saying? Oh, ice. Oh, shit. Go ahead and get our ice on. Anti-ice. Release the probes. Get those on. There we go. Kind of important. Kind of important, Maple. I already got that figured out. That's why I love the eCam, right? That's why we always heard, was it Aviation Spotter, always talking about the eCam. It's a friend. It's a friend indeed. All right, and go ahead and put up, I'm not quite ready for that yet. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out here. And then we're gonna go ahead and fly, kind of hand fly this for a little bit and pick up taxi. And then we should be able to continue on once we get to taxi. That was the weirdest thing. I've never had it before where I couldn't get rid of the, what am I trying to say here? Of the discontinuities. That's the first time I've never been able to clear those out. What the heck's going on there? I blame Maple, honestly.
More details can be found in your in-flight brochure.
Well, the takeoff was subpar, but other than that, performance is okay. All right, we're gonna take that last notch of flaps out. Oh, I did? No, I didn't. I don't think I've ever had a Captain Howdy where I wasn't able to get rid of that. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? All right, we're gonna go ahead and get our speed up here. That gives me a chance to hand fly Captain Howdy, at least. So this is kind of over in my neck of the woods. And by the way, taking off from Minneapolis, and you know what that means. Who's all going to Flight Sim Expo in June, friends? Who's all going? Who's gonna see me there? See each other there? Can't wait. Can't wait to see y'all. Well, at least some of you. I'll see some of you virtually, of course. I have a good presence there. I got a drink in my right hand and my flight stick in my left hand. Captain Howdy says, not me. So disappointed in you, Captain Howdy. Come on, what's your excuse? What's your excuse, my friend? All right, I'm gonna try to go direct. So go down here and let's do direct to taxi and direct to insert. And let's see if she'll take over. And we'll go ahead and do autopilot now. We're gonna go ahead and do the FCU and do autopilot. And there she goes. And then we need to get the lights off. We're above 10,000 feet, so let's go ahead and pull the lights off here. I'll leave those on. Wing light can come off, and strobe's gonna stay on. There we go. And she is away, friends. We just got an opportunity to hand fly it. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? On our way to taxi. As we can see, if we go right here, you can see we're going direct to taxi, and then we'll pick up to Colt. Take that, MCDU. Take that, flight discontinuity, and stick it where the sun don't shine. That's what I'm saying. Good gravy. Must be hoot. Sorry, just had to have a moment there. I'm fine. I'm fine. No aneurysm. Nothing. I'm okay. I'm okay, people. As the livery implies, thank you all. I want to take a chance to say thanks to every one of you that continue to be here every night that I stream and support the channel. Do appreciate it. Love you all. And you all are the reason I do this. And so shout out to all of you, my friends. Thank you. And how about our good friend, Mr. Old Flight Simmer, hitting 100,000, Matt? What do you think about that? 100,000 subs. He certainly deserves it. It's great to see. Maybe try to catch his live stream this Friday. It seems like we might have something going on this Friday, but I can't remember. But in any case, oh yeah, we might be heading down to Des Moines. So Matt Hawkins says, woohoo! And Matt Hawkins, you got your orange whip handy? You got your orange whip on you there, Matt? Inquiring minds want to know. On our way to sweet, sweet Buffalo. I see up there in the sky Maple Leaf. Good old Maple Leaf. And then we got behind us, we got Clam Jammer. Still love that name. Viking Cadet back there. Who's Viking Cadet? Maybe not with us. Sky King's been with us before, I think. We got Almost Aaron over there to our left, along with Midlife Rex. Appreciate you guys flying with us. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's a short work week for us. We had Monday off because of Martin Luther King Jr. recognition of that wonderful human being. So we're above flight level 180, so we are going to go ahead and switch over to the FCU. And then I'm going to show you, we're going to pull out to standard pressure. And by the way, last time, because we don't have, you can see over here, I don't have the altimeter and all that to set, so because of the RMP cube, so I don't set over here. But what we did last time, because we had this, is you can sync these. So we synced them in the EFB, so it says standard there. But if you're using the wind control, then definitely recommend having those not synced. Gives you more time to play with the knobs, right? Right, Timothy? Timothy's jammer. Oh, yeah, that's right, Timothy. I forgot. You're jammer, buddy. Good. Captain Howdy says, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Captain Howdy, remind me, I haven't flown the A321 in a long time, so when I'm coming in for a landing, do I still pull the throttle out at about 40, 50 feet above the ground? I think it's a little bit. This one tends to, if I remember right, doesn't this one tend to float a little bit more? Since you've been my first officer when it comes to the Airbus so many times. Okay, 30 to 40 feet, light flare, got it. So I don't go frickin' ballooning all the way down the runway this time like I did last time. Minneapolis icing over. Oh, is it? Yeah, we had to turn on our, probably actually thinking about that. I could turn off the anti-ice. Let's go ahead and turn that off now. Oh, here, I wanted to show you this. So the master caution right here. So you have master caution and master warning. I do like this because you can actually hit those switches and not have to hit them. I actually hit it manually before, but can hit that. Ice detected. Okay, we gotta go back on. Engine. Okay. Doot, doot. We'll leave the wing off. There we go. Captain Howdy, you got it, dude. Captain Howdy, why aren't you flying with us? You haven't flown with us for like ever. What's going on, man? A little shy? Little yoke shy, are ya? Little flight stick shy? Been sucking on grandpa's cough medicine, have ya? Family time, I get it. I get it, brother. Hey, man, that's why we didn't have our moderator meeting the other Tuesday. I did get that rescheduled, though, for Tuesday, as you saw. Why does everything have to be a competition with you, Captain Howdy, huh? Do you need a little more love in your life, Captain Howdy? You sound like Maple. Actually, you sometimes sound worse than Maple. I love giving you a hard time. You give me a hard time. It just all goes around, comes around, yeah. Oh, I started it? I see. All right, let's go to charts, and let's go to back and route charts here. Buffalo, Douglas, 575. What? Can't be that far. There it goes. Wasn't clicking. Approach charts here. Because we're going to be taking the, I thought about doing the ILS, but I decided on doing the RNAV-Y for 2-3. So we'll be taking this one here. So we take a look at this. Look at our intercept here and our minimums. 2300. All right. Always been competitive. I get it. And no worries, man. Did I? Oh, okay. There. All of a sudden, I didn't see the nameplates. By the way, you know when we were having these stuttering issues and problems, and we narrowed it down to... We turn the volume down there. We narrowed it down to it being Flow Pro. Well, a kudos and a shout out to... Well, I got to test it first, so it's still undetermined for my setup. But I got a DM in Discord from our good friend Mr. TPHI, and he spent some time figuring it out, and he said it's the customized nameplates, which I definitely had on. So apparently having customized nameplates causes performance issues with Flow Pro for some people. Probably why some of you that were running it were like, I'm not having the problem. Maybe you aren't using custom nameplates. I was using custom nameplates, so I still got to test it. But a shout out and to Mr. TPHI for that tip. So I got to go back in and check that. But because when I was flying and I was having the stuttering issues, some of you are like, Sim, I've got Parallel 42 Pro and I'm not having issues. But so I kind of wonder, are those that weren't having issues if you're not using custom nameplates, because I am. And so anyway, pass that little tidbit along. Hopefully can help you out. Somebody, maybe it'll help me out. But ever since I got rid of Parallel 42, which got rid of the custom nameplates, I've been fine so far. Don't jinx it, Symphanatic, right? Oops, I still have Streamlabs pimping the Moza AY210 yoke. I got to turn that off. Give me a sec. Because we're not using the Moza tonight. Love the Moza, though. But we aren't using it, so let me turn that timer. I thought I had turned that off, but apparently not. Nope, it's still on. Okay, now it's off. Kind of out of left field for some of you. Like, Moza, what? Are we flying with the Moza? Hey, American Airlines 737, how is it going, my friend? Everybody say hello to AA 737. Says Southwest Airlines, KMSP. Nice. Nice, nice. That's what you're flying right now? How are you not flying the American Airlines livery there, Mr. 737? Nah? No, it's fun to change up the liveries, of course. Always fun to change up the liveries, right? Bat says, Symphonic, I have Flow Essentials and have custom nameplates, no issues. Okay. Well, like I said, Bats, I still need to test it. But ever since I got rid of Flow Pro, I haven't had the stuttering issues. So, but good to know. And I got to test it, because who knows? Maybe that worked for Mr. TPHI and it didn't for me. But I got to figure it's got to be that. Just for the simple fact that if I don't launch Parallel 42 Flow Pro, you got Essentials. Is that Pro Essentials? Is that the same thing? I was so pumped when they came out for 2024. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And then, because don't they have like 3 different versions of Flow? Because I have the Pro version. Is Essentials another one? Because there's a basic. Is there basic, Essentials, and Pro, or is Pro Essentials the same thing? It's a step down from Pro. Okay, that's it. So maybe it's something with that. I don't know. Maybe it's something in combination with Pro and the custom nameplates. I don't know. Interesting. That's good to know, though. Thanks for mentioning it. All right. You can see we got weather here. Up to our left, still climbing out to flight level 370. So we make our way. I need to do a custom livery and say the world's best SimFans and viewers or something. Maybe I should change it to the world's best moderators and SimFans. What do you think of that? Suppose somebody could do a modification on the livery of this thing. Big Al says, Sim, did you see that someone very famous paid homage to you at the World Economic Forum yesterday? Put in your Discord, Main General. It's our real. I put short vid to prove it. Wait, what? I did not know that. Great, I just had Echo say something. Hold on. Echo, stop. Echo, mute. Echo, volume stop. Oh, gosh. Echo, volume 0. She sometimes starts interrupting me. Did you see that very famous, someone very famous paid homage to you in the World Economic Forum yesterday? Put it in your Discord main. I got to go check that. Let me go see. I did not notice that. Thanks, Big Al. Let me go to Discord. In general, you said, in our general channel. Let me look. Jeez. You are too funny, man. That I should have figured. I should have figured it was something like that. I was like so confused. Oh, you Maple said, what the hell? Oh, let me see. Let me show everybody. So if you're not on our Discord server, you can see what Mr. Funny Pants Big Al did. Here we go. Discord. Let me go here. What I hate is that it actually switches. Discord. Here we go. So this is what... You know, people are just having too much fun with AI these days. Am I right or am I right? Just having a little too much fun with AI these days. That's too funny, man. Oh, too funny. And I love Maple's WTH. It's so like Maple. It says, hey, you know what? I've come to realize that Maple Leaf's response to most everything is either WTH or... You guys got this. He just posted it in chat as I was saying it. So much white hair, Symphony. Yeah, it definitely had a little more white hair than I think I have. It's the lighting. I think it's the lighting. My hair does look, for whatever reason, it does look silver. I'm turning into Silver Killer. I'm turning into... Bruh is right, Captain Howdy. That is exactly right. It just stole. Oh, Maple. All right, we hit. We've made it to flight level 370, friends. We will go ahead and turn off the seatbelt sign. Go ahead and feel free to roam around the cabin. I think this is a great time to do an orange whip break. Let's go ahead and take a look down here and see if we go FMC here and go flight plan. Top of descent, it's looking like 2025. And so what I love about this thing, and you probably can't see this, but I can see the UTC right here. So we got about 48 minutes to top of descent. So we've got plenty of time. In fact, I'm going to set my Garmin watch right now. I'm going to set the timer for 40 minutes. So I'm a little ahead of that, a little ahead of the curve. Evo, if you know what I'm saying. And friends, let's go ahead and take about a 5 to 7 minute break. I'm going to go tell Mrs. Symphonetic good night, and then we will be back in action. And I will see you all here shortly. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with you, friends. Thanks for sticking around, and be right back with you. Before I do that, though, why did my camera start acting up again? Hold on. It's been doing that tonight. See that? It's like I don't have enough brightness behind me here. Let me try something. There we go. Okay, that's better. All right, I'll be right back, friends. Don't go anywhere. And, yeah, I think I could probably move my green screens. My green screen's probably a little too far forward. I'll try to adjust that here in a moment. All right, friends, I'll be right back with you. Stick around. All right, friends. Sorry I took a little bit of extra time there. Talk to Mrs. Symphonetic. Y'all know how it goes. Got to keep the wife happy. Happy wife, happy life. I did move my green screen back. Let me see if I change. I've got two what's called Elgato key lights. They're not cheap, but they're like these panels. They're pretty nice, but let me see if I now turn that down. There we go. I think that's what it was. I just had the screen was a little bit too far forward, so it was casting a shadow there, like Bats had mentioned there. Anyway, thanks, friends, for sticking around. Appreciate you. Let's see how we're doing on our flight here. Let's check our fuel. We're going to go ahead and start pumping through the ECAM. So what I like about this is I can hit this button and we can go to engine and check out our engine. We can go next to our bleed. And the button layout is all the same here. As you can see, I'm clicking through this. Actually, let me go like this. And then you can kind of see as I go through this. And, you know, it's only like, I think this unit's maybe $60. It's not that much. And I don't really use it that much. Door, hopefully all the doors are closed. Wheels. Flight controls, I always use that one. All. And there we go. So you can just switch through those. Then you click it off, it'll be smart enough to just go wherever it should be going. Big Al says, I just bought a 6 meter of green cloth for a few dollars, really cheap. CP65 asked, are we there yet? Not quite, CP, but we're getting closer. Every single second, CP, we're getting a little bit closer, my friend. Almost Aaron says, I was wondering how you were pulling away, then I turned on the live weather. Oh, you didn't have the live weather on, Aaron? Where is everyone on Discord voice? That's a good question, Captain Howdy. I don't know. Is there not anybody on Discord voice tonight? There really isn't. Wow, there's only two. Bats and Captain Howdy are on. That's unusual. Usually there's more people on Discord voice. You're right. Don't know, man. We got plenty flying in here with us, which is great. I mean, we could always use more friends flying with us, but... Although I see fewer right now flying with us. We had a bunch when we were leaving. Hopefully people didn't fall off or have their computer crash. John Bart is behind us, flying the other direction. See, after the stream tonight, I'm going to have to get my camera fixed. How many of you are like me, where if there isn't something that isn't working quite right, it bugs you until you get it working right, until you get it fixed? Even if you have a workaround. Even the fact there's a workaround, it still bothers you because you're not quite sure why isn't something working. Maple's still flying good, Maple. Does anybody in here have a PS5? I'm kind of curious if anybody has a PS5 and has been flying Microsoft Flight Simulator. I have yet to find somebody that jumps into chat and is using a PS5 with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Frank Rose is in the house. Let's all give a shout out to our good friend, Frank Rose. Frank, good to see you. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Thanks for joining us tonight. Frank, how are you doing, brother? Hopefully you're doing well. You know, I just realized I forgot something, friends. Give me 1 sec. All right, I forgot to start this at the beginning. But in any case, hopefully, Frank, you are doing well, my friend. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Maple Leaf, since you're a moderator over there with Mr. Ols Flight Simmer, I mean, I'm a moderator as well, but I haven't hit his live stream in a few. How's it been going over there? You caught me crashing the last GA stream. I know you posted a short of that. Thanks for that, by the way. And you posted, I think, was Oz Flight Sim, or did he crash? Or what was it that you posted on him? It was kind of a funny. Frank Rose says, my son has a PS... you came at the right time, Frank. I bring up a PS5, and you mention your son has a PS5. Does he have Microsoft Flight Simulator, though, Frank? Does he have that? Shane changed his stream time. Oh, he did? That's why I'm missing it. That's why I'm missing it. He didn't stream yesterday, huh? Well, that explains it. Is he going to be streaming Friday? We got a birthday party to do, to go to on Friday, so I probably won't make that one. He still streams on Fridays, right, guys? You better, that cheeky bugger. Oh, he doesn't care about Microsoft Flight Simulator? It's kind of like my son, Frank. Like, my son gets into Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, he gets the TCA Boeing yoke. How many of you would like the TCA Boeing yoke with the throttle quadrant? I don't even have the TCA Boeing yoke throttle quadrant. Not that I need it, but I don't have it. He gets it from our good friend Q8 pilot. You know, when we were at Houston, Flight Sim Expo, Q8, the nice guy he is. Guys, I don't know there's a nicer guy in the world. And he sends my son that. And my son really got into Microsoft Flight Simulator for a while. And now he's kind of fallen out of it. And I'm like, T, you need to do some more flight simming. And like, I gave him my T1600M with that throttle. He's got rudder pedals from well, I've got a couple sets of rudder pedals. But he got a set of rudder pedals, and he's just like, Tyler, can't you, T, come and fly with us. Why is RAM so expensive? I need to upgrade DDR6. It's because of AI, just like CP said, because of AI. Yeah, even at work where I'm at, like, we have a contract with Dell, and they've like stopped the orders for what they had all the quotes for. And they're redoing all the quotes because the prices have gone just phenomenally bad, skyrocketing. We got to wait for the AI bubble to burst. I don't know. Is it ever going to burst? You'd hope so at some point, but I don't know. First negative impact from AI already, right? It's taking up our resources. It's going to turn us into Duracell batteries. No stream Friday this week, Big Al says. Okay, Big Al. Frank Rose says, oh, I forgot to mention we are getting a 321 XLR Air Canada sometime this year. Nice. Nice. Just in case you're listening, AI, I was kidding about turning us into Duracell batteries. It's funny, some people think, you got to start kissing AI's butt. Oh, I forgot to mention, so for next week's stream, on Wednesday, let's see, what day will that be? Hold on. Oh yeah, it'll be the 28th. The embargo lifts. The embargo lifts. I've got a new piece of wind control hardware in a large box. I'll give you that hint. It's in a very large box behind me. And I'm gonna post a picture later on Discord. It actually arrived a few days ago. Actually, it arrived, so FedEx tried to deliver it to me on Thursday of last week. And I just missed them because I have to sign for it. And then their app's kind of messed up because it says, oh, it's out for delivery, and then it's not really. But I'm like, is it on a truck going around somewhere? Because it said it was being delivered Friday, and it wasn't. It said it was being delivered Saturday. It wasn't. And it came on Monday, so I went and picked it up on Monday. So, yeah, we got a pretty substantial piece of hardware from Wind Control. And so I'm looking forward to debuting that once the embargo lifts for all of you. And so next Wednesday, we'll plan on doing a live stream. Watch for next Tuesday. That's when the embargo lifts, and you'll know what it is. Frank Rose says, this AI stuff is reminding me of Terminator movie, how machines take over and want to get rid of humans. Well, hopefully not. Mrs. TPHI is in the house. Let's give it up to Mrs. TPHI. How's it going, Mrs. TPHI? I did a call out earlier. Your husband sent me a DM and said I think he thinks he figured out the problem with the stuttering within Microsoft Flight Simulator and attributing it to parallel flow which I had figured it was flow, but didn't know what. But I think he figured it out. He said custom nameplate. So give him a holler if he's around, if he's in the kitchen cooking. Tell him I appreciate it. I still need to test it, but do appreciate. I still got to test it though. But I'm sure he's right, because I know if I don't load it, like tonight, it's been smooth as a, I don't know, as a silkworm. That didn't roll off the tongue right. But anyway, do appreciate him and you, and appreciate you being here. Flow and the nameplates, yes. Test 911, green screen and the stands to hold it. Oh, I have a green screen, never have ever used it. There you go, test pod, okay. Chroma key, right? You'll become familiar with that if you're needing to set it up, test pilot. Chroma key, dial in your green. That's why I can't wear, like, even shirts that I have that are slightly green, I can't even wear them while I live stream. Like, for example, Flight Sim Expo for Providence, the shirt I got is just a tint of green. And if I wear it, it's semi-translucent. So it's like you can see straight through me, which maybe that's a good thing. It's almost 10 p.m. there. He's in bed. Oh, there you go. He turns in early then, huh? Test pilot says I have a baked potato off my left wing. What? I could be Maple for a minute. What the hell? A baked potato off your left wing. C-17? I don't know. Big Al's playing says, yeah, I always wear black with the green screen. Works good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, anything with just a tint of green, Big Al, it doesn't work. I did that once, too. I had a light bluish green pastel kind of shirt, and I had it for work. It was a polo with the collars and that, and it was the day I was working from home, and I usually do my green screen in the back just to... I need to look professional at work too, right? So I want all the lines crisp and clean. You get it. And I go to enter a meeting, and I look, and I'm like, okay, I'm slightly transparent. This isn't gonna work. Pilot Rick says, bruh. Hey, Pilot Rick, what's up, brother? Good to see you, Pilot Rick. Welcome to the live stream. You've been here. You've been flying with us, actually. Sorry, brain fart. Emmett the Nemesis just joined us. Emmett, how's it going? Everybody do a shout out to Emmett. Pilot Rick, why am I not seeing you, though? I saw you earlier when we were taking off, but now I'm not seeing you anywhere, brother. Am I just not looking close enough? Or maybe you're blending in with the clouds with your nameplate, because I'm not using custom nameplates now. Dang, Parallel 42 with your custom nameplates problem. It happens, though. Hey, Pilot Rick, I can't believe that Maple asked you to get rid of the train video posts when you're at work. I thought that was pretty cool. You keep posting those videos, man. I think they're cool. Don't listen to Maple. Test pilot says I see Maple catching up. Okay. He's putting on the afterburners, test pilot, right? Or test pilot, he forgot to raise his landing gear. He just figured that out. That's why he was going slower. All that extra drag, right? Pilot Rick says, thanks, man. No one listens to Maple. I know, right? Oh, so true. Yeah, exactly, Big Al. FlowPro does have its own nameplate in the app, and that's part of that's the problem we're thinking. Actually, Mr. TPHI figured it out. I just knew it was causing me problems, so I just disabled it, and I hadn't been using it, but now I got to test it. We even had a problem. I had to disable it altogether when, like, before we even started our GA flight last Saturday, it was stuttering something fierce, and I'm like, okay, I think I know what it is. I'm going to disable flow, and then we were fine. Steve Mallon, oops, green screen. Okay, we got about 19 minutes to top of descent. Mrs. TPHI says Murph has his nameplates disabled in Flow Pro too. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I'll just have to disable it The nameplates. I'll just disable the custom nameplate because I love flow. Kind of sucks though that the custom nameplates don't work. But you know, there is another. What was the other add-on? I'll tell you here in a second. That you could do custom nameplates, and I had the same problem with it. So it must be just the way 2024 works with the nameplates. Anybody heard of Deal nameplate? That's DEEL nameplate. Allison Johnson. Before Flow Pro came out for 2024, she was using it, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So I downloaded it and used it, and then I started having stuttering. And thinking back, I had that, and we were having stuttering issues. So it must be something with the custom nameplates. Mrs. TPHI says, "Yes, I use it." Have you noticed stuttering with that? Inquiring minds want to know, Mrs. TPHI. Chase plane is also causing problems? Jeez. Come on, Parallel 42. They have great stuff. It's just that it's not so great if it's not... if it's causing performance issues with Microsoft Flight Simulator, they're going to have to pause everything and get that fixed. I didn't realize Chase plane was causing problems, too. That's good to know, CP. Is Captain Howdy still here? Or do I have to worry about him watching me on this landing? I have enough pressure as it is with CP65 watching me. He's got the bug eyes. CP, I'm just kidding about the bug eyes thing. I'll be in my office if you need me. You got that movie? Anybody know that movie? I've done that line before, by the way. I am always watching, see it, Captain Howdy says. He's always watching. Cheeky bugger. If anybody's interested, because I'm not sure, Captain Howdy, if you posted the, when I was talking earlier, if you got a chance to post the link to the video I put out there early, well, it was last Sunday, I guess, on the on this unit here, on the A320 Cube Stand, but let me post that in chat here. And if you want to, I do an unboxing in that of it, so check that out later. And comment on it if you would, and do a like. It helps get the video out there. We're up to 848 views already on it, which is nice. It's not like a ton, but it's not bad. Especially with something that is that unique. Like sometimes I'll spend like so many hours on something and it'll be like, okay, it didn't get very many views on that. So, but when it's such a niche thing, like how many people fly Airbus? Okay. And you got all the people who don't fly the Airbus. Okay, so they're all out. They don't care about the product. Then how many people actually have the cubes from WingFlex? And a lot of people that don't have those, they might have WingCTRL or other stuff, so they're all out. How many people have like maybe just one of the cubes and they're not really interested in the full stand? So then all those people are out. Maybe they're a little bit interested. So you never know. But you watch part of it? Thank you, CP. Appreciate it, man. Do appreciate it. Ooh, I forgot to disengage my spoilers right here. Ground spoiler's still armed. So let's go down here, and I'll turn on this, and you can see I'm going to disarm the ground spoilers, and boom, there we go. All done. Gotta love it, though. So it's just you, then. Leave it to Big Al. Leave it to Big Al. But no, it's good stuff. I mean, I really do like the WingFlex. The only thing with the WingFlex stuff, it's a little pricey. I mean, if you're comparing WingFlex to WingCTRL, and again, I want to do a shout out to our partners at WingFlex and do appreciate them sending all this gear. It's just, it is at a higher price point. Like each of these cubes are like $200, right? And so, you know, the WingFlex stuff you can get for, or WingCTRL you can get for anywhere from $138 to $168. So it's slightly cheaper, not a lot. This is all metal, though, where the wind control stuff is plastic. It's good quality plastic, but it's not metal. This all has metal housing. I have big hands, so I actually like the 1-to-1 ratio. The one thing with the WingFlex stuff, I mean, I do like it, but I like the fact that it has a smaller footprint. But I actually do like the wind control stuff better because it is 1-to-1, so it's full scale. Like, this almost feels a little too tiny for my hands. I mean, it works, obviously, but it's just, everything's just more compacted, right? So, I mean, although it's really good stuff, I think I do prefer the wind control myself. But if you don't have a lot of desk space, then, you know, you're gonna run into the issues on that. But I mean, I like the products, and I love that I do like the fact that they have the RMP Cube and they have the communication stuff, so you can actually set your nav radios, your VHF radios, your comm radios, and you can actually manipulate those just like you would down here. So the fact that this RMP Cube is essentially this, as you can see, I'm manipulating this, and you have the transfer button to switch that back and forth. You know, you can go VHF on it, VHF 2, 1, and 3. And, you know, you've got the nav controls and all this stuff down here. To be honest, I haven't even played with it enough. You can turn your radio on and off, too. It's got the switch here. I can turn that stuff on and off. All metal switches in that. I do dig it, but it's what I really like about the developers. They find, like, the hardware vendors, they find the niches and they find the uniqueness. Like, Wind Control has the left and right EFIS. WingFlex doesn't. They have the RMP Cube, but it's like that gives some of you that want to do the radio nav stuff. You know, you got that option with it, and along with like I said, the TARA, the traffic avoidance and collision system, the transponder system, even some of the stuff that I do like that already comes with it that you don't have with the wind control at this point, but they are coming out with it. Is the part over here to the left of the EFIS where you have the chrono, which I forgot to hit, stick priority, as I showed you, the master caution. And the or master warning and master caution, you got those buttons over the far left. Wind control is going to add another component to their setup, but I do like the fact that you have that with this. You don't have that yet with the wind control, so they all find their little niche parts to compete, I guess. We need a tiller, absolutely. Definitely need a tiller. And you got to believe that they're going to come out. Well, they are coming out with the tiller. We know that. It's just a matter of when will they come out with the tiller, right? Evo Eagle Sky over there. By the way, Evo has done a fantastic job and fabulous job suggesting flight plans. He's been hitting the GA stuff really hard, which I appreciate because the GA stuff is actually the stuff that takes the longest because you have more landings, more, you know, airports you got to figure out that'll work with the planes that you're flying, where the commercial flights are a lot easier. Everybody thinks it's the opposite. Everybody thinks, oh, the commercial flights are the ones that are like take more planning. No, the commercial flights are like, those of you that are like hesitant to get into commercial flying, I get it because of all the programming of the flight management computers and stuff. I get that. You can't just hop in, start the engine and go. Typically you can't. But once you figure out programming the FMC and the MIG-DO, it's so much easier because everything you just load from SimBrief and boom, you got it. Just connect a racing wheel and use it as a tiller. Here's the other thing. Great tip there, CP65. The other thing you can do is, well, I don't want to move that camera, but you can see over here, I've got the stick, the Ursa Minor, and this actually pivots left and right. So actually, one of my moderators hasn't been on for a while, but Captain Count. Geez, I just lost it. Kyle mentioned, you know, you have these flight sticks that pivot and they yaw. You can use this as a tiller, and I thought that was a hell of an idea. Just use this as a tiller. So those of you that have the flight stick, whether you have the Ursa Minor Flightstick from WingControl, or you have the T1600M from Thrustmaster, or you have the Logitech. A lot of those have that pivoting motion in the flight stick. Use that as a tiller. In fact, I know simmers that actually take their flight stick, even though they have the full yoke, like the TCA Boeing yoke, and they set these up along to the left of them to use as a tiller. Hey, I mean, use your resources, Maple. I kind of like the idea. All right, I got to go check on something. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere, folks. I'll be like 2 minutes tops. 5, 10, 15 minutes tops. Name that movie, Maple. You won't get it. I'll be right back. All right, friends, I'm back with ya. I got a, oh, what is it called? I'm trying to remember. Starts with an F, but I got a stand for my Track IR. So it actually is kind of cool because it's like, it fits snug, like right between my microphone here. And then, of course, the camera that I have right here for my, for displaying the different hardware. And I've got just this mount. It mounts to the front of my desk. And I don't know, can you see this? Actually, it's kind of cool. Here, let me do this. I don't want to move it. I will. So if you look, can I get it to? I don't know if I get it. I can't get it there. But anyway, it's actually pretty nice. I got it set up. Ugh. There we go. Balance. But anyway, I've got it set up so my Track IR can like read this now. So if I go back to the cockpit and reset this, see now I got it so it actually does work fairly well, which is nice. And so newer, it's not with an F, it starts with an N, newer. And Pilot Rick asked about it, and I sent a link there. Pilot Rick, if you're still around, I don't know if you ordered it. All right, we're going to, that was a quick bathroom break. Yeah, Big L. I'm fast. Okay, let's go ahead and get our altitude set. And if I remember correctly, which I don't remember, so I'm going to have to look. So we got to get this down to 2,300 feet. So it's at 1,000, and there's a switch just like in the virtual cockpit. So if I get this down to 3, switch it over to 100 and get that to 2,300. We're set up for our descent profile. Did you wash? I did wash. Thank you, CP. No, never. Thank you. Cheers. American Airlines says KMSP-0422. So you're taking off from runway 0422, I take it? You're just taking off from Minneapolis? Big Al says OBS bot, Tiny 2 Light 4K webcam might be a good camera for you as it has tracking. Like having your own camera. Nice. I might have to check into that. OBS bot, huh? All right. Thanks for the tip there, Big Al. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it a lot. How much is it? Actually, I'm going to put it in a note here on my... I've got my script here, so I'm going to put a note here. Big Al says OBS bot Tiny 2 Light 4K webcam tracks. There, that's good enough, right? Assume I can get that off of Amazon, probably. Maybe Amazon. I'm checking it now, Big Al. Now you did it. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's not bad price. 159 bones, 159 bananas. It's not bad. Is that Logitech? What is it? OBS bot. No, it's just OBS bot. Huh. Tiny 2. 159 bucks. Who would have thunk? Nice, man. Thanks for the tip, buddy. I'll check into that. AI tracking. Nice. Hey, Mrs. TPHI is off. Everybody do a shout out to Mrs. TPHI. Thank you for joining us, Mrs. TPHI. Have a great rest of your night, and thank you for joining. We appreciate you. Tell your husband I said thank you. We'll see you on the flippity flip. Oh, and tell your husband I'm coming over for breakfast tomorrow, Mrs. TPHI. I'm coming over for breakfast. Can make me some of that thick cut bacon. Bacon and eggs. I mean, I'd like a little ham and Swiss omelet. I love ham and Swiss. How many of you like ham and Swiss? Not everybody likes Swiss cheese. Will do. Appreciate it, Mrs. TPHI. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Take care. We'll see you on the flippity flip. All right, we got to be at about top of descent, and we are. Captain Howdy says, take care, Mr. and Mrs. TPHI. We won't give you any STDs. Certainly not. Can I request an Eggs Benedict? You know, I'm a big fan of Eggs Benedict, Captain Howdy. I'm a big fan of that. You know what else I'm a big fan of? Speaking of eggs, Captain Howdy, and I've talked about this before, but I had this last night. How many of you like a hamburger or a cheeseburger with a sunny side egg on top of it? So the yolk, you know, you bust the yolk and it just pours that oozy yolk, creamy goodness all over your burger, and oh, it's like paradise. All right, we are at top of descent. Let's go ahead before I start talking about food, prawn, and we're going to go ahead and push the button in, and you're going to see that we are going to begin, friends. Our top of descent here, and that's what that arrow is, and so you can see we are descending. Our throttles should be coming back, and they are. So our engines are pulling back here, and then we can see we're trying to keep that green dot right here. And I was a little bit late pulling that out, but as you can see here by our contrails, you can see that we're descending, friends. We're descending. Over hard egg on my burger with bacon. Wait, what's over hard? I've heard over easy. What's over hard, Pilot Ray? You mean you don't have the yolk cream all over your hamburger? Oh my God, that sounded horrible. What is over hard? I don't think I've ever heard of that before. I've heard of over easy. So that's what I was guessing. It's a no runny yolk. So So you like a hard-boiled egg on your burger, huh? Yeah, well, let's just leave that one alone, Big Al. Before YouTube comes after me, my friend. I don't need YouTube after me. Ah, the horror, the horror. That's H-O-R-R-O-R, okay? Not to be confused with W-H, well, you know the rest. That's a fried egg, okay. I gotcha, I gotcha. You don't like the runny yolk? I love the runny yolk. That's what I probably should have said, the runny yolk. That Captain Audi said. I like the runny yolk going all over my burger. There's nothing, I mean, whoever thought of putting a over easy egg or a runny sunny side up egg on a hamburger, but it is absolutely delicious. I wouldn't call it a hard I wouldn't call it a hard-boiled egg, but sure. Fair enough. Fair enough. Pilot Rick says it's gooey in here. It's getting gooey in here. It is getting gooey in here. I'll tell you what. You know what? I am very, very afraid for people that don't know us, and especially for those people that are just like, they're surfing channels and they just happen to catch ours. And here we're talking about a runny yolk, and I always have these Freudian slips all the time, and people are probably like, okay, let's move on. Scroll. Oh my goodness, but we have fun. CP65, right? Over easy eggs. ZX Pilots in the house. ZX, what's up, my brother? Welcome to the live stream, ZX. Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining. Big Al says, Symphoniac, who ever thought of eating something that came out of the butt of a chicken? I know, right? I don't think it's a butt that it comes out of, but nonetheless, Big Al, I get it. I get it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like you think about that. Like, who was the first to be like, oh, look, that chicken just crapped an egg. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to grab an egg. I'm going to eat it. Of course, back in the days that they were doing that, I mean, you know, foragers and gatherers, right? You know, they would eat anything. Berries, insects. I mean, I suppose you see an egg and you open it up and I mean, that was before they had fire even. They'd be eating that stuff, right? Hear us clucking. Pilot Reg. Yeah, hear us clucking out the butt. You guys are crazy. Crazy. All right, how are we doing? Oh, we're a little fast. So here we're going to do this, friends. So what we're going to do is we are going to use the Pack 32 from WingControl because it's amazing. And we're going to go ahead and arm our spoilers. Here we go. We're going to pull that back. And you're going to see those spoilers come up. And I can feel this thing. So there's actually a solenoid. So this thing has like 3 solenoids. It has a solenoid in both levers in these throttle controls. And it actually has a solenoid in the spoiler arm. And like right now over here, look at my left hand. Hey, hello. My left hand. If I go over here and I put it on the Ursa Minor Flightstick from WingControl, I feel a rumble in that as well. And what I love about this is like when you pull the, when you do the, right here we got the 32 AGP. Hey, I said it right that time. The 32 AGP, and you do the lever up or the lever down for the gear, you feel the rumble in all this stuff too. And it adds that level of immersion. It makes it feel a little more real. And I dig that from WingControl. I think they have a nice touch here. Because honestly, how much does it cost? We're going to go ahead and pull the spoiler out because our speed came down. If we look over here, we've got our green dot in line here, and we're a little slow, so we know we can take the spoiler out. And a lot of times, the drag will come out. I forgot to enter the destination data. Let's do that. So we're going to hit performance. We're going to go next phase and Q&H. So we're going to go over here. Now, like, watch my right screen. I've got the WingFlex. This thing's $600. Let's not kid ourselves. It's not cheap. This is WingFlex McDo. It's $600. It's nice. It comes with the stand. It oughta for that price. But I do like it, but it is pricey. But if we go over to our performance, arrival performance, we're going to go ahead and it's dry, I think. Apply. And That's all good. Apply METAR. Got that. Landing weight. I'm not going to bother with that. But QNH, I'm going to go over here. Oops. Phoenix and go over here to arrival. And we can see the, what do we have? 30. So I'm going to plug that in. LSK1 on 3024. The temperature, as we can see right here, is -2. Let's see, what is it? -12. LSK2, -12 degrees, and then our winds are 270, 22 gusting to 32. So I'm going to say 270, 27. LSK3, there we go, and we're set. We can also see, if I go over to the right here, we can see that 152 at full flap, so keep that in mind. And what I like to do is I like to switch over here and go to performance. There we go. Next phase. And then we can see 152. So that's a good reminder. So if we go back over to the left and I hit the flight plan button, we can keep an eye on that. And this ought to make for a interesting landing because, yeah, we've got gusting winds, so great. I needed that. We've got Harry W. It's been a long time, Harry. Harry W. in the house, friends. Harry says, I am not new here, and this conversation is still somewhat shocking. Exactly. Harry, how are you doing, man? It's been a hot minute. How about those Cyclones? They won finally. Finally. They lost 2 in a row. They're ranked number 2. Harry, we had to figure they were going to go. They had to lose a couple because it's the Cyclones, right? But they pulled it out against Colorado, right? Last night. Got back on track, Harry. Now we got to see that they can win on the road again, like they've been able to do. Women finally won a game tonight as well. Nice, nice. Go Cyclones, Harry. Go Cyclones, right? Yeah, we're Cyclone fans. Harry comes down to Ames, where I live. I still got to see you sometime when you come down here. STD, let's go ahead and, what did I say the barometric pressure is? 3024. So here, let's do this. Harry, you caught us at a good time. We're checking out the WingFlex stuff. So we go 3024. So we're going to go ahead and push this in, and then we're going to just move this to 324. And just like that, that's all we got to do. Perfect. There we go. See, Rick, it's easy. I need an easy button. I need an easy button. Harry says I'll be in Ames on February 16th for the Houston game. You know, we should probably try to meet up for Sweet Carol. What day is that? Is that a Saturday, Tuesday? What day is that? February 16th. We might need to either go to Sweet Caroline's. Have you been there yet? I know you've been to. Oh, it's a Monday. Mondays are usually hard for me, but I can see. I need 4 easy buttons. Pilot Rick says. I hear you, man. But I can maybe make that work. Let's see if we can't make that work, Harry. But either meet up at Sweet Caroline's for dinner, or what time is that game? It'll be a night game. I don't know. You'll probably be like driving here after work, and then you won't have time to meet for dinner. Anyway. I don't want to assume, because you know what happens when you assume something. Not sure of the start time yet. Okay. Well, maybe if we can make it work, dude. Harry, have you been to the Mucky Duck in Ames? I still have. Yeah, I mean, I live here. I've never been to the Mucky Duck. It's a British pub. And I don't know. Do we have any Brits in here? I mean, if we had, I mean, we have some good UK friends, but British food tends to be fairly bland. You know, and I mean, if you want like true to life British food, but it's got really good ratings. Time to land in snow. There you go, Evo. CP65 said I had an easy button in my first job, and my boss at the time got sick of it. It's because you hit it too many times. You hit it many times, CP. You gotta ration pressing the button right. A buddy of mine that I worked with, he had one of those big red easy buttons, and he hit it an awful lot too. So here we can see we're going to come in and we're going to do an about face and come straight in for our landing on runway, was it 23? We need drag. Yeah, runway 23 Buffalo. Oh crap. What's the visibility like? We just went into the soup. We'll be fine. Visibility is 10 statute miles, broken at 3,200 feet. So once we get down to 3,200 feet, we'll break out of the clouds. We'll be just fine. There we go. We're already kind of, well, no, that's just a layer of, look at everybody. Now all the nameplates show up. Maple says 2-3. Yep, 2-3 it is, Maple. Hey, is Bats in position for the landing challenge? Who's going to win? We got rain. We got rain. And as usual, my wipers aren't working. Why don't the wipers work on the Phoenix? What kind of happy horse shit is that? Come on, Phoenix. Oh, Bats is in position. All right, Captain Nutty. Bats looks set. Awesome. All right, we are going to go ahead and take out the... continue to slow down here. I'm getting a warning that speed limit has been exceeded because if you're under 10,000 feet in the good old US of A, if you're going over 250, you're exceeding the speed limit. There we go. Yes, friends, there is a speed limit in the air. Go ahead and switch that over to 20. So make our way through the pea soup. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn off the music. Silent cockpit. Turn up the volume on this thing. What are our minimums for RNAV? Anybody got those? Let me look. Looks like it's 1,000 feet for the minimums. So we're going to go ahead and show 1,000 feet on the minimums. And we go down here. We can see we're going to cross at... 4,240. Okay, there we go. Crossing Traba at 4,240. There we go. And we're not going to break through the clouds until we get between Traba and Berkey. Then we should break out of the clouds. Fish and chips, Steve Mellon. That's what I'm going to have tonight, actually. My in-laws bought me one of those Ninja air fryer. Well, it's like a oven. It's like does air frying. It does broiling. It does bake. Thing's amazing. It's like a countertop thing. I love it. So I'm going to use it for the first time tonight doing fish and chips. I went to Sam's Club and I got their beer battered fried cod. Maple, you can't have it. It's got beer in the batter. So you got to wait until you're 21. But I'm going to try it tonight with that, friends, after the stream. Here we go. We're breaking out of the clouds. That's a beautiful scene right there. What do you guys think? That looks nice. Nifty. So far, N911 nailed it. Hard landing, but nailed it nice. The real CFF is in here, not the fake, the real CFF. Some serious low pressure. Good to see you, man. How you doing? The real CFF. Landing lights, I never turn those on. Oops, my bad. Get these on. Wing light, come on. There we go. There she is. Beautiful Delta. That's a thank you. That's why I did this livery tonight. I want to thank all of you for your continued support of me and the channel. Look, we got a little bit of rainbow up there. And we're going to be doing a hard bout face here. $270 Strava at 199. Let's go ahead and start slowing down here. Go to 10. We really picked up some speed there. Bedrock 4476 is in the house. Everybody in chat, say hello to Bedrock. Atlas Wave Studio says fish and chips sound great right now. Oh, baby. I can't wait, man. It's coming. It's going to happen. Pilot Rick says, sounds good, Sim. After I land, headed to bed, early morning meeting at work. I hear you, buddy. No worries, man. No worries. Gonna go ahead and do the spoilers. And here we go. We are going to go ahead. I'm going to leave that camera on from now on. We're going to and get ourselves ready. Okay, 35 to 50, I think Captain Howdy said. Light flare. Don't want to get too aggressive on the flare, right, Captain Howdy? Let's go ahead and do landing system here. Landing system. And let's go ahead and deploy our landing gear. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the landing gear. I love the metal lever here. You can see the landing gear come down right now on this beautiful bird, Phoenix. Right now I'm feeling rumble, the Ursa Minor Flightstick, and of course the throttle levers, both of them, by the way. And then it just stopped. Once the landing gear deployed, it stopped. Now we can go ahead and approach mode and make our way down. Can't wait for you to fly with us again, Harry. Absolutely, Harry. Did Harry have to leave? I wish you all the best of luck winning the landing challenge tonight because I am coming back to flying really soon. That is awesome, Harry. Let's give it up to Harry. We'd love to have you back, Harry. You're always welcome here, my friend. You're always welcome here. Let's go ahead and do another deployment of flaps there. Cross-check everything. Again, we are wanting to come in at 152 right here. There's our full flaps at 152. Got our full brakes going. You go ahead and turn off the nameplates for a moment. Let's go ahead and do another notch of flaps here. And flaps 3. Looks like our approach is doing well. What a weather event here. We have to get a screenshot of this coming in. Post that to Discord later. Harry says new computer arrives tomorrow. Whoa, that's awesome. I didn't realize you're getting a new computer, Harry. What are you doing? Trying to keep up with the Joneses, aka Johnny Mon? Hell of a guy, by the way. All right, and final flaps, full flaps going in now. And I can see some of the snow back there off of our flaps as we come in for a land. God, I can't even see any. I can't even see the runway yet. The hell's the runway? There it is. Where's the Galdang beacon? There it is, right ahead of us. Dead ahead now, 8 miles. Dead ahead now, 8 miles. What movie is that, friends? You know this. Too bad you guys are not using yesterday's weather in Buffalo with the lake effect snowing, pounding them. Really? Didn't even realize, Harry. Coming in with the A321. Harry, did you notice we're at 1440p at 60 frames per second? Yeah, buddy. We upped the...
Too low. Terrain.
All right. Definitely too low. Let me take off the approach.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
Master caution coming off.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
That was awful low. I should have probably left it at 1,000, but we'll be fine.
Terrain.
All right, here we go.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Don't sink. Don't sink.
5070 Ti. Wow.
Don't sink.
And don't flare
Don't
too
sink.
hard. Got a little bit of a gust. We got gusting crosswinds, by the way.
100. Don't sink. Don't sink.
40,
Don't sink.
30.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
10, 5.
Ah, damn it! I think I landed just early. Not bad though. And welcome to Buffalo, friends. Yep, I was early. Flaps up. And here we are coming into I&I builds, Buffalo, New York. Payware scenery tonight. I can go ahead and put the nameplates back on. And I'm going to get off the runway, and then I'll try to catch the rest of you. Dang, Captain Howdy, I felt like I was close. Testpilot says, yes, you stuck it. I just missed the 1,000 footers. I felt so close to winning this. That's okay. There's always next time, right, friends? Let's go ahead and check out the rest. All right, here we go. Because we got turn and burn coming. What did turn and burn? Here comes Midlife Rex and the Cessna. I'll get over here to the 1,000 footers on 2-3 with Captain Howdy and Bats. Captain Howdy says you were close. Damn, I felt it, Captain Howdy. I felt it, man. I felt like I was so close. I just like you say, so close. I almost had it. All that for nothing. CP, leave it to CP. So close. Man, if I could have just held it off for like, what, another 50, I might have won this landing challenge. What do you think, Captain Howdy? Captain Howdy says negative 234, not bad, but could be softer. There you go. It was close and everything. I'll take it, though. I'm happy with it. It almost sounds like it's like sleeting here right now. I see snow, but here comes Midlife Rex. Midlife, you got this. You got this, buddy. Bring it home, buddy. He's flying the Citation CJ2. Really? The guy that made Call of Duty died December 21? Really? There's turn and burn over there. Captain Howdy says, I brought an Aeromed helicopter just in case you crash. Oh, that's good. Well, you're actually in the medical field there, Captain Howdy, so I trust you. I'm not seeing you or Maple. I'm not, am I? Hey, Bats. I thought I saw you earlier, but you're right. I'm not seeing you now. I see Captain Howdy. The heck's up with that, Bats? Hey, we got Almost Aaron coming in. Evil Eagle Sky. Am I missing anyone else, Bats? Harry says, hard to compare landings in different sceneries. That's true. Actually, that's a good point, Harry. Does Bats and Captain Howdy have this scenery? Maybe I did win, Harry, and they just don't have the scenery. No, I'm pretty sure I landed early. Maple was early as well. All right, well, we've got Evil Eagle Sky and Almost Aaron coming in. And then I'm going to taxi on in to the airport. Actually, let me go over here. I want to turn on my, not my probe. I want to turn on my map. Get that started. That way when we taxi, I'm ready to go. There we go. Oh, so maybe I won. There you go, Harry. Maybe I did win because Captain Howdy and Bats don't have the payware scenery, and I do. Maybe, friends, maybe Symphonic actually did pull it off. What do you think? Maybe I wasn't early. I actually think I was. All right, here comes Almost Aaron coming in. Harry says I doubt it. Imagine if every pilot stopped on the taxiway to watch others land in real life. I know, right? No, it was early. It definitely was early. CP. Wasn't a bad landing though. You got to give me that. All right, we got almost Aaron and Evo. I like that it's Aaron, A-I-R-I-N. I like that. Evil Eagle Sky right behind him. And here comes the two. Is that the last two? No, Big Steve's still back there. Is Big Steve, you're not still flying, are you? Or is he coming in? Big Steve might be coming in. CP65, what kind of math did you do to get that rating? Oh my. All right, here comes, look at this. This is a good screenshot. I gotta grab that. Almost Aaron and Evo Ego Sky both coming in about the same time here. That's a good shot right there. Nice. That looked really good, almost, Aaron. That looked really good. Random keyboard math. I figured. All right, here comes Evo Ego Sky. In the B737 MAX 8. Beautiful plane. Love that plane, by the way, from iFly. No, that's the Asoba one. The iFly one is amazing. Obviously, these guys don't have the I&I builds scenery, but nonetheless, very good. Smooth, nice, but late. Now I'm anxious to see who won. Is Big Steve still coming in, or what? Yeah, Big Steve still coming in, right? See how many been here. Sean O'Neill says, thank you and good night, SimFan and chat. Dude, where were you all night? Thanks for joining us, Sean O'Neill. I didn't even know you were here. That was like the first. Thank you for posting. And thanks for watching, man. Appreciate you. Have you been here before, Sean? Thanks again for joining, man. Appreciate it. Everybody that comes and joins, it's a real treat. It really is. Pilot Rick coming in yet? So far, N911 has it. Wow. N911. All right, you guys tell me. I'm going to start taxiing in. So you guys tell me when Pilot Rick and Big Steve get here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and taxi up to this awesome scenery. Again, this is the scenery from I&I Builds coming in. With all of my friends, my buddies, my pals, Turn and Burn, Midlife Rex, Evil Ego Sky, Almost Aaron, Captain Howdy back there, along with Bats doing the ratings, because these guys like to judge. They don't want to fly. Well, Bats flies with us. He's just a pal, and so is Captain Howdy, of course. We're gonna pull up here. And parking brake set. Let me know when Steve and Rick get closer, Bats. If you want me to flex again, I will. All right, we can go ahead and, geez, I should have turned off my landing lights, but okay. And runway turn off lights, we'll pretend those were on. Strobes to auto, taxi off. Wing light off. Kind of forgot that stuff, that's okay. And let's go ahead and power down the engines, friends. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and pull them out. There we go. Turn the camera on. And I just love the Ursa Minor. Look at it. It even flickers, just like in the real aircraft. Like the lights flicker. What kind of level of immersion is this, right? Big Al says, Symphonic, what about your amigo, Sim? You never gave us a shout out. I'm not done yet, Big Al. I'm still going to give you a shout out. I'm not done yet, buddy. Uh-oh, Big Steve, pull up. What's going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Big Steve. What's going on? TNT, you son of a gun. Get over here. Oh, Pilot Rick's still back there ways. I could be like Maple. What the hell? TNT, how the hell are you, buddy? All right, we are at the airport. Let's go ahead and start deploy. So we're going to go ahead and do GSX. Control Shift F12. And let's go ahead and do request deboarding. All right, let's go ahead and connect the GPU. Commence, yeah, up, and GPU connected. Stern power on.
Passengers deboarding starting.
APU can come off. Waiting for your open aft. Give you my open aft. Aft cargo, forward cargo. And they're getting ready to unload. And I see midlife Rex over there. Because I can, Maple. Hold on, let me... Didn't realize that was... All right, there's Big Steve. Can I get over there? There's Big Steve. Just in time. There's the reversers. Big Steve is sort of on the ground. All right, how far out is Pilot Rick? How far is Pilot Rick? Waiting for Pilot Rick. Hey, Pilot Rick, how far out are you, dude? TNT. He called Southwest and he was like, bruh, I need a gate. That's exactly what happened. Absolutely true story. Absolutely, TNT. And I used that word too, bruh. You know, I seriously hope when Maple goes to apply for his first real job, if he gets asked a question, you know, like, tell us, Maple, why did you apply for this position? What intrigued you about working here? And if he just said, bruh, like, Maple, don't open with bruh, okay? Right, Captain Audi? You can open with bro. There you go. Oh, my gosh, look at that name. The 10045848. Hey, Dave Kelly here. Dave Kelly, how's it going, man? Everybody say hello to Dave Kelly. Glad to have you here, Dave. Thanks for joining us, man. Rick is 16 miles out. That's not bad. Bruh. Yeah, exactly, CP. It's a good way not to get a job. I'm just, you know what? I'm just trying to, you know, be like a dad and just give Maple some good sound advice. Don't open up with bruh, right? Not that I think he would, but you never know with kids these days, right? Pilot Rick just probably about 14 miles out. I hire anyone that opens up with bruh. Yeah, that's because you know you'll get them like $5,000 cheaper per year, right out of the gate. Maple, bro. Oh, Maple. It's Captain Honey, exactly. Oh my goodness. All right, Pilot Rick's making his way in. Now he's got the iFly 11, friends. Or, I mean, the iFly 737. iFly 11. iFly 737. Not sure how I got 11 out of 737, but, you know, it's my brain. Stuck at work, snowed in. Is that right? The 1045,848. I'm gonna actually, when I call you out in chat, do a shout out to you, I'm gonna use your entire name. No shortcuts here. The 1,000. Well, actually, it's bigger number than that, but I'm not gonna do the math right now. So I'm just gonna say the 1,045,848. Stuck at work, snowed in. Where are you at? Could be the iFly 69. There you go, Big Al. There you go. That's it. That's it. Pilot Rick's going to win this, isn't he, Captain Audi? You know he's going to. Canada. Oh, well, I can imagine. We've got, like, I can't even imagine how cold it's going to be up there for you in Canada, because this guy going to dip, like, way down in sub-zero temperatures for us, and I'm in freaking Ames, Iowa. We've got Bruden the Great is in the house, friends. What's up, Bruden? Bruden took a break to come on stream here. He says, what's all this then? You missed my fabulous landing, Bruden. How dare you? No one gets snowed in Canada. Yeah, don't they have those tracks? Like what was on The Shining? There were the Shelley Duvall was you know, driving out of there when Jack Nicholson was freezing. You got this snowcat. It's called a snowcat, right? Snowcat? I'm sure it was totally... It wasn't bad, dude. I was short, though. But I didn't land it hard. I was fine with it. Not legal on Ontario roads. Oh, okay. Johnny Mon, hell of a guy. Johnny's in the house, bro. Let's give it up to Johnny Mon. Here comes Midlife Rex. Didn't we watch you already, Midlife Rex? Johnny Mon, how's work going? Yeah, the talking wind chill is 30 to 35 below, 0 tomorrow night and into Friday morning. Grab your earmuffs, Johnny. And your long underwear. All right, here comes Midlife Rex for like the 5th time. How many times has Midlife Rex come in? X403 missed a stream and Aces missed a stream. You're right. We're going to have to give him a hard time, aren't we? All right, here comes Pilot Rick. And then I'm going to go turn on my Ninja, friends. I'm going to turn my Ninja. I'm going to have fish and chips. Bruden. I'm going to have something that... poor little Maple Leaf can't have, because it's got beer in it. Beer battered cod. Actually, he could have it. That boy's coming in hot. No dinos in the Ninja? I have not tried that yet, Bats, but I have tried regular chicken nuggets in it. They turn out really well, actually, I'm happy to say. Happy to report. Is it just me, or are the planes coming in too fast? Kind of seems like they're coming in fast, but it's probably that crosswind, CP. Got to compensate for the crosswind component, right? Because we have gusting winds. Captain Howard says, I ask this every stream, but I must know. Where is Aces? I don't know. I texted him the other night, and he didn't even respond, so hopefully he's all right. Holy crap, who is that? Oh, Midlife Rex doing another flight. He's going to get all kinds of airtime while we're waiting for Pilot Rick to get in here. Test Pilot N911 says, I only use the air fryer now, rarely use the oven. I know, right? It's so much more, what is that word? Efficient. It's way more efficient. Why, like, you know, when you talk about cubic feet, Like, why warm up your entire oven when you can have this nice little container when you're just making yourself some dino nuggets? I'm concerned about him too, man. Captain Howdy, maybe you should do a welfare check on him. Vruden says, okay, I'm out, blue schedule. That was a short stay, but nonetheless, Vruden, don't forget to hit the smash up button, Vruden. I know you did it, man. Appreciate you joining us. Everybody give a shout out to Vruden, and thank you for stopping by, even if it was brief. We appreciate you, Vruden. Thank you. He said, I just stopped by to leave a like. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. Steve Mallon says it was -3 in Pennsylvania this morning. Here comes Pilot Rick. All right, here he comes. 40 likes, very kind. Thank you, friends. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the 40 likes. Appreciate you. Pilot Rick looks like he's coming in very stable like. Wonder if that makes a difference. What do y'all think? Look at the shape of that wing. There you go. I know us Flight Simmer hit 100,000. I mentioned that earlier in the stream, Bruden. If you're here, you would have heard it. But yeah, we congratulated him for that, and he definitely deserves it. All right, here comes Pilot Rick. Love that plane. Sorry. Oh my goodness. There's the landing gear. Oh, he's even got the scenery, I think. Wait, do you have the scenery, Rick? Nice landing. Let's give it up to Rick. Maple's laughing at me sneezing. Well, at least he laughed at me sneezing and he didn't say WTH, right? Great scenery, right? All right, so who won? Captain Howdy and Bats, who won the flight tonight? Or the landing challenge? 1000 says nice. All right, well, it's posted. N911 won. Congratulate N911. Thank you, N911, for joining us along with the rest of you, and congratulations to you, sir. I want to say thank you to all of you, my friends, my pals, my amigos. You make the streaming world and the flight simming world go round. Do appreciate it. Do check us out this weekend. Saturday, my son has a... Saturday, we've got some stuff planned for family, so we might have to stream Sunday, or we might do a late Saturday night stream. Ooh, maybe we could do American Truck Simulator, or we'll do GA. Maybe I'll do a post, and we'll see what you all want. But until Saturday, we're going to do something, either Saturday or Sunday. But next Wednesday, mark it on your calendars right now. WingControl. We got new hardware from WingControl. The embargo lifts on Tuesday. I will be posting something on Tuesday, but we'll be highlighting the new hardware that I have in the big box behind me. And friends, don't miss out on that. You won't want to miss it. And then I can address all your questions during that. CP65, that will be on Wednesday. Live stream, commercial flight next week. Watch for that. Mark it on your calendars, like I said. But friends, how big is the box? It's about, oh, you can't see because my arms extend beyond the crop section of me. How did the 1440 resolution, did that look better tonight? Did you guys notice? I think we had okay performance, so definitely let me know in chat as well on what you thought of the 1440. I figured it was time to bump up the resolution for these streams. I also thought about eliminating the letterbox and the black bars on the top and bottom, but you all, I want you all to be able to see what I see. I could crop it like some of the other streamers that have ultra wide and crop it so it fills up the whole screen, but I don't want to miss out, have you all miss out on what I'm seeing in my cockpit for all the instruments and everything. You look younger. Now I know you're lying. I know you're lying to me. Big Al. That's great. Friends, thanks so much for joining tonight. I love every one of you. I appreciate you so, so much. Thank you for your continued support. It really means a lot to me, friends, and you know I mean that truthfully, honestly. And then Bats and Captain Howdy, thank you for moderating tonight. Johnny, it was great to see you drop in here, and I'll be doing the shout-outs to the top 10 as I exit out. But before I do that, I want to say good night, friends. Blue sky, stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you on Saturday or Sunday. And until then, friends, take care, and good night. Love you. Okay, and for the top 10, the shout out tonight for friends, all of you that do contribute, and well, you all contribute, but let's go to the top fans tonight, and you can get ranked up numerous ways just by being active in chat, and donos and others. I don't expect donos, by the way. But Maple Leaf is at number 1. Let's give a shout out. How in the world did that happen, Maple? But nonetheless, you are number 1 in the top fans list tonight. Congratulations, Maple Leaf. And coming in at number 2 is Test Pilot 911RG. Let's give it up to Test Pilot. He's the guy, he's the man, he is the one that will never let you land. Well, he'll let you land, but he'll definitely judge you on it. It is CP6565. CP, thank you for joining, coming in number 3. Coming in number 4, he's not small, and he's always playing. It's Big Al's playing. Big Al, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Appreciate you. Coming in at number 5 is a moderator that always is ready to judge the landing challenges. It's our good friend, Mr. Bats24SS. Bats, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you. And coming in at number 6, it is the guy that is always ready to give you a suggested flight in Discord. We appreciate you. Let's give it up to Evil Eagle Sky, friends. Evo, thank you, sir. Coming in at number 7, he's a moderator, and he definitely is very, very competitive, as you all know. It is our good friend, and he has a heart of Southwest. It is Captain Howdy. Captain Howdy, thank you so much for joining tonight and moderating, my friend. And coming in at number 8, it is our good friend. He is fixing the tracks of life and the tracks that get all of your goods to you. Friends, it is our good friend, Pilot Rick. Pilot Rick. And thank you, Pilot Rick, for all your work on the virtual airline for Symphonetic Airlines. I know you have your own virtual airline, but appreciate all your help with that, buddy. And working on a livery for the Symphonetic virtual airline. And Pilot Rick, thank you so much, man. Hopefully you continue to do well. I know you're doing well with your beautiful and wonderful wife. Pilot Rick, can't wait to see you in Minneapolis, man. And coming in at number 9, it is... Nope, it's not Steve Harvey. It's Steve Mallon. I don't know what that means. I just say shit that comes off the top of my head, friends. Don't judge. And last but not least, and coming in at number 10, it is our good friend. He's big into studios. He's big into waves. He's big into atlases as well. Hell, he's big into everything. It is our good friend, Atlas Wave Studios. Atlas Wave Studios coming number 10. And for the rest of you that didn't make the top 10, still appreciate all of your support. We love you. We appreciate you. Until next time, friends, I'm going to go get some, beer battered cod. In my tummy. Good night, friends. Take care. We'll see you on Saturday or Sunday. Good night, friends.
lights lit this town like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now.